Linebackers and corner depth. I guess Ryan Day was a little bit more specific about linebackers needing to step up with all the experience that left, and then the secondary depth. Marcus Hooker's gone. That doesn't help. But a couple guys on the shelf, as you guys just mentioned, but they should be fine for August. So, Tony, we'll start with you. Just the Rod Farva mentioned it in here. Just I think Ohio State fans are really super concerned with the back seven.
I think there's a lot of mystery with the secondary. Personally, I thought it was interesting that Ryan Day speaks of Lathan Ransom like a proven commodity. So we'll see where he is at some point this season, as starting somewhere. Josh Proctor, I expect him to start somewhere as well, but the corners are an issue. Seven Banks is fine. He'll be better than fine this year. It's who is that second guy? Because I don't know that it's Cam Brown. Yeah, you would assume it would be, but we don't know until he gets back. Is Ryan Watts, Ledgy Cavazos? Those were guys last year that didn't get a chance because of no spring camp and all that. We all know the reasons why, the lack of games. We'll get plenty of opportunities this spring, and one of those two guys needs to step up because they need at least 3 or 4 corners. And is Tyreek Johnson even an option anymore? Will he get passed by? So there's a ton of questions in the secondary at corner specifically, and we don't even really know what they're going to be doing in the back seven in terms of what is the defensive system. So I think that also needs to be answered before you start trying to plug guys in. So there's plenty of questions that we'll talk to Kerry Combs on Friday. He usually gives us more answers maybe than he should at times, and probably more answers than Ryan Day would if we were to ask him about what the defense is going to do. So it'll be interesting to learn what he has to say. I think there's enough linebackers to figure out who you're going to start to have a good 4 or 5. I just the secondary is the bigger concern to me.
You guys have anything else, Kevin, on linebackers secondary?
I think Tony hit it pretty well right there. It's going to be interesting to see who kind of is there. I mean, I think that the secondary is going to be the position everybody's going to watch that's not named quarterback. Quarterback, obviously is kind of the money position that everybody wants to pay attention to. But with Ohio State's run of corners that it's had, and then maybe just with some of the issues that were not, it just wasn't a typical Ohio State secondary type of year last year. I think that's going to be the position we're going to see all of the networks talking about that. I think anybody that wants to sit there and justify ranking Ohio State 5, 8, 10 in their preseason poll will circle corner more than any other position right there. And, it's going to be, what do they get out of a Legend Cavazos? What do they get out of some of these young guys? What do they get out of the true freshmen? Can a Ja'Kalen Johnson come in? I know I've been talking him up week after week on here. I'm a big believer in his. Can a true freshman come in and do that? I don't know. Derek Stingley did it a couple of years ago at LSU. Eli Ricks did it last year at LSU. It's certainly not out of the realm of possibility if, you prove to be the best guy out there, in terms of what you can do. So, hang on tight because it should be a fun one.
Sounds like only guys at LSU do that, though.
Well, they did turn Joe Burrow in from, into nothingness into a Heisman Trophy winner or something. I don't know.